Geminis, what's good? How y'all doing? I should be asleep, but I need to be up. Because Spirit said I gotta talk to y'all. Alright? First of all, I'm getting energy without me shuffling these cards about you guys being in some shit you ain't supposed to be in. Now, some of you have been dealing with somebody that you felt initially was good for you, but this person is not. Okay? And this person may be throwing shade on other people around you, and for a while there, you was rolling with it. But Spirit is wanting you to know that you was rolling with the wrong mofo. Okay? Not going to resonate with everyone, but I got to say what I got to say. There's also some of you that know that you're supposed to be doing something and your ass ain't doing it. You keep saying, I'm gonna, and God is saying, why haven't you? Why haven't you? What is the problem? Okay? So you guys got to get in gear. Because God is only going to tell you 1 or 2 times to do some shit before, stuff starts crumbling in your life. Let me just tell you real quick, 2013 for me, I lost everything in a year because I kept hearing that I'm supposed to be helping other people and I was not listening. You guys don't want that. I lost my job. I lost my home. I lost my brand new car when the roof of the house, because my house caught on fire, roof of the house fell on the car, right? Lost the car, right? Was homeless for 2 months with my kids, was living off my severance package because I lost my job and they gave me that, right? Ended up, couldn't find my man, was engaged, couldn't find his ass, ended up finding him. He done started a whole new damn family somewhere else as I was pregnant and I had just had his kid. He had me and someone else pregnant at the same time, right? Because God said, now you see, right? So someone here, right? I need you to know before shit starts to hit the fan, please do what the hell you're being called to do. Now, let's go. All right? So who's in your energy? Right? Some mofo that's in a commitment. Okay? That someone that's been dealing with someone else other than just you. Okay? And if this is you, Gemini, right? And you're in a committed long-term relationship, right? Somebody's playing the shit out of you, okay? I can't make it up. I can only talk to you, right? I'm still going through karmic lessons. I'm not ready to be in union. If you guys are dealing with someone that you're not in communication with right now, and this person maybe gave you their ass to kiss in some way, right? Or they did you dirty somehow. This person is saying, you know what? I recognize you. I know that you could be a person that's for me or be my person, but I can't be with you because whatever it is that you're requiring for me to do right now, I don't want to do that shit, right? What I want to do is I want to cheat with people from my past. What I want to do is I want to get it in whenever I want to. And if you're trying to link me to you and only you, that's not something that I'm trying to do right now. I need somebody to hear me. Card just hit the floor. Right? And someone is saying, you know what? My mother don't like your ass neither. Right? I may have mentioned you to my mom and my mom said no. So since my mom said no, it's a wash because I'm not finna go against my mother. And this is a grown ass person. Okay? I don't know who I'm talking to. Right? This person is saying, you know what? I have kids. You may not know I have kids. I may not have mentioned those kids to you, but I do. And I may have a kid on the way. Okay? That I'm not telling you about because I feel like it's none of your business. This is a person that may have said to you or wanted you to be with them for the long haul. At some point in time, they may have felt like you would be someone that would be a good husband or a good wife. But now this person, right, because of their ways and because of their fears of advancement and stuff of that nature, or not being looked at the way they want to be looked at, or not being able to do the things they want to do in a union, this person is saying, yeah, you know what? I feel like we could just be friends. They may have came to you and said, you know what? I want to just rock with you on a friend note. And somebody here may have looked at this person and was like, you've got to be shitting me. Not only was I dropping it like it was hot for you, whether I'm a man or a woman, right? I was giving you, the goodies. I'm giving you my time, my love, my energy. And now you want to come back and tell me that you want to be friends? Like, right? I ain't got time to waste. What you did, was not okay. Okay? Yep, the tower. I can't make it up, y'all. Okay? So someone's getting a tower moment here because Spirit said, I can tell you what to do, right? And I'm only going to tell you what to do this many times. Okay? But what happens is when you don't listen to me that last time, I'm going to shake shit up to where you have no choice but to pay attention. Okay? And Spirit is saying, yeah, it's time. So someone is being called, to go through a little bit of turmoil now, right? You're going to be frustrated for a while. Why? Because you weren't listening to the divine. You were not listening to what you were being told. And for some of you, okay, you may be getting a revelation now that you needed, okay? Because some of you were not paying attention to the signs and synchronicities that were going on around you. Somebody left your ass out in the cold and somebody didn't care if you were winning or not. You could be going through some financial tension. You could be going through some things in your life to where you're feeling like you're less fortunate than the person next to you, right? Or their relationship or their situationships or whatever is not going the way that yours have been going, right? So you're feeling some sort of way. But Spirit is saying, I already told you this. I already told you that these people are not for you. I already told you that being lonely is not something that's bad. You are in isolation for a reason. You may feel like you're lonely, but I'm holding you here out of protection. Okay? Spirit is saying, yeah, you may have played the fool for someone, right? You may have played the fool for someone because they wanted to capitalize off of your innocence and off of your sweetness, of you being kind, of you being someone that was taking them for their words, of just saying, you know what? I hear you, But this person, you know what I mean? They took advantage of you and your kindness and your energy. The Spirit is saying now it's time for you to begin your journey, to go forward, to do things that do not include this person. And for some of you, that's going to be a hard thing. But Spirit is wanting you to know that you can do that shit. I'm sorry. Look at all these swords in your back. Right? This person put a whole bunch of them in your back. And this is somebody that you felt would never do you like that. But I'm here to show you, okay? And Spirit is saying, you know what? You needed to see that this person would treat you like that so that you can do something different for yourself, so that you can have a different path, right? So that you can balance yourself and move forward, okay? With this temperance energy. Spirit is wanting you to be fearless now. Spirit is wanting you to have the courage to put yourself first and to understand that whatever you just went through was meant to keep you in a place of non-struggle. And what I mean by that is there's a whole bunch of things that happen that God wants you to pay attention to. And because you didn't pay attention to, you put yourself in a struggle, okay? You have got to pay attention to what's going on, right? People juggling you, things being juggled in your life, even if it's your mind, right? Even if you're juggling this thought for that thought, that's not where you're supposed to be right now. Spirit doesn't want you there. And a lot of you here are sitting here, feeling very insecure, not knowing what to do next, sitting at a standstill, or you feel like you have been. But Spirit is saying, yeah, you're here for a reason. So I'm asking, okay, you guys, Geminis, if you're sitting in this energy right now, you want to find out why. You want to sit with yourself and really weed through what is the divine trying to tell you. What is God trying to tell you to do? Because if you do not do what you're supposed to, your ass is going to be in a world of problems. Okay? I need somebody to hear me now. All right? I send you all love and light.